Hello friends, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sherry and my channel is Turquoise Dreaming, and I'm here today to work on the popcorn journal that I started. Was it about a week ago maybe? Maybe not that long ago, but yeah, within the last week I would say. And I kind of just happened upon it by accident. I wasn't really planning on doing this little journal, but I wanted to do something with this popcorn bag that I had sitting, and the reason was I had brought some home from the thrift store, and this one had a little, you know, the little piece at the top. It was a little corner of it was torn off, and I said, well, I can't put that in my shop, you know, because I put some of these in my shop. And so I said, well, I'll do something with it, and this is what happened. It turned into a little journal. So if you didn't see that video, was it last Wednesday or Monday? I'm not sure what day it was. I'll try to link it below. But yeah, I sturdied this up as far as, you know, since it's a thin popcorn bag, I put file. Actually, it was a really thick, if you saw that video, a really thick, like thicker than normal file folder inside of here. And this is actually two popcorn bags, one on either, you know, one on the front, one on the inside. And then I ended up, you know, I was sewing it together, and it just at the corner of my eye, I have my fabric sitting here, my scrap fabric bag, and decided to go ahead and just put this on here, a little strip, and it turned out so cute. I was like, okay, I guess this is going to be a journal. And so, and the other thing I had sitting with the popcorn bag that had a little, you know, torn corner was these little pages that I had from kind of like another project, and I didn't end up using them. And I was like, well, I just left them there sitting on my desk over there. And I thought, well, I'll use them at some point. I'll do something with these. And so here it is. Now they're in here and they fit nicely. I think I don't know, remember if I trimmed them or anything, but anyway, these are, so far I've got coffee dyed paper and a little bit of ledger. This is ledger also, you know, the green coffee dyed ledger. Oh, here's a piece of matte paper. Good. I'm glad I have some matte paper in there. I forgot about that. And then I added this little envelope that I also had sitting in that pile. So that's what we have so far. So I thought I'd go ahead and finish the pages and maybe some pockets today if I can. And I pulled out a bunch of paper. I'm sure I've got way too much here. And I've got my coffee. So pull up your chair and craft with me today if you'd like. Grab your coffee cup and or whatever you like to drink, and craft with me today. And I'll show you what the pages are that I pulled out. Let's see, I think I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. Here, let me, I don't think I'll turn it over because the pages, pages at the top here are smaller. So this is the biggest page I have. Way too big, right? I know. But I thought I'd cut it up into small pages. I kind of saved these. I have these big ledger papers here. They're really pretty. They have been used, but I kind of saved them for bigger projects. But I was like, you know what? I can cut this up. I can cut it up and make it into smaller pages. So why not? Let me do this. Let me pull one of these out as a template so that I can see what what size I need. And go from there. So let's see, if I fold this in half, will it be, yeah, it'll be right. Okay, yeah, about half will be about the right size. So let's go ahead and cut this in half and go from there. It even has the little receipts, as you saw. I've been leaving those whenever I use these in a journal. I leave the little receipts there because I just think it's kind of neat. Someone can take them off or use it as little, you know, writing spaces, little journaling spaces. So, yep. So I hope everyone's having a nice weekend. I'm having a good weekend. We celebrated my oldest son's birthday yesterday, so that was fun. We went to my boys. They're grown, but they're still like, you know how boys are. And men, they're kind of like, still like kids. And who doesn't like to have fun, no matter how old you are, right? So we went to a place called, well, here we're in Greensboro. It's called Spare Time. And they have a bowling alley, you know, really nice one, you know, with all the lights and all the, you know, fun stuff. And they have laser tag and all the game, you know, the little arcade, not little, but all the fancy, I should say, arcade games. And it's just a fun place to go and have some fun for our birthday. So we went there yesterday. And let me see about this. It's not really enough to make a pocket, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut that bottom part off. And that could be a good little strip to cut into butterflies. I gotta do that one night this week, maybe. Get my butterfly punch out and then punch a bunch of these little strips out and add it to my butterfly dish. If you've seen that, you've seen my butterfly dish. It's full of butterflies, and that's how I get them. I just cut up my little scraps, or it's a punch. You know, I have some punches, so I just punch my little scraps and make butterflies when I'm watching TV sometimes. Okay, so we've got two. I don't want to. Let me put this to the side, and if I need more, because I have a feeling I'm going to just be cutting up too many papers here, but these were all kind of papers I haven't used in a while, so I thought it would be fun to pull some of these out. So there's two. Let's see, so the next one up from the bottom is this one. It's about the same size as that other one, another big one. So let me just go ahead and probably cut this in half too. Yeah, these are all from thrift stores, so all kind of, not necessarily all vintage, but probably mostly vintage, and then some are new. Like this one, I don't know how old it is. It looks new. So let's see. It's nice cut in half, isn't it? Okay, and then yeah, we'll be able to get two out of this. So we'll cut this down. Well, let me do it like this, like I did before, so I can get it exact. So I thought I'd add about, I know it's probably too many, but I thought I'd try to add about 20 papers and then see how it looks. Like, is it too much? You know, and I have a, you know, a closure in mind for this little journal too, that I want to try something different. So we'll see. I won't get to that during this video, but and I want to do very light decorating, so this can be like somebody can get this and do whatever they want with it and add whatever they want to it. You know, because it's small, and if I add too much to it, there won't be any room left. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It'll just be a fun little journal, and I wouldn't mind making some more. So I have plenty of popcorn bags, so I wouldn't mind making some more. They're so cute and fun, right? Okay, so let's see, where is it? Let's see how we're doing, because I already had those in there. I actually should probably count. So let's see, we already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then 7, the one I took out for a template. So 7. Let's see, I don't know which one I want first yet, and I don't, you know what, these might actually be too big. Let's see. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, I'm doing it right. I thought it was too big. Okay, so we've got red, white, and blue there to start. Let me move this and get these going. So got one of those. Let's put one of these yellow ledgers in here. I guess if I need to trim, I'll do it later. I'm just going to get them in there right now. And then we've got another one of these. Another one of these. Okay, let's go over a couple. Put this one in. And then another yellow one. And then if something's sticking out later, I'll trim it up later instead of worrying about it right now. So that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we have 11. Okay. Now let's go to the next paper. We'll put this to the side. This one here we just used. Now the next one is another kind of long one, but not quite as long as the ones I just used. See, it's a little bit smaller, but still a good size sheet of paper. So let me get my template. You know what? I could go either way with this one. Let's see which way. I think I'm going to go this way and then make a fold out. You know, a flip out or whatever. So let's do that, and we can get 2 pages out of this at least. And I won't be cutting off too much paper. I think I'm going to cut off some of the white space here. It's not, you know, I just would rather, if I'm going to cut off anything, I'd rather cut off the white space and not this pretty orange graph, you know, design here. It's kind of a apricot, orangey, tangerine type, orangish yellow color. So it's really pretty. And really different from anything I have too. You know, it's like very unique, I would say. But that's pretty. That'll make some pretty butterflies, won't it? Look at that. Now I can't wait to make some butterflies. Not that I need any. If you see my little dish of butterflies, it's full, but you know, it's a good way to use up scraps. Why not? Of course, I could always use my other punches too, my little flowers and things. Okay, see, that's what it looks like without that white border, which I think is fine. And then we'll, let me see how this is going to turn out here. Let's cut off all the white borders. Normally, I've never cut the white borders off before, so we'll see what this looks like. I guess I've never put them in this paper in a small journal like this before. Never had to conserve my space like this. All right, so let's see how these do. Okay, so I said I'm going to flip out. So here's my template here. So if I do this, you know, make a flip out on one side over here. And this can be a tuck spot too, whatever we end up doing in the end. But right now it's going to be a little fold out so I can see how and get it to the right size, hopefully. All right. And this one too, let's see now. Is this one the right height? Let me see if this is going to be too tall real quick, because it looks like it might be a hair too tall. Let's see. Oh no, it's all right. Okay, good. And then back to my template. And let's make the fold out on this side, the other side of this one. There's not enough to do a fold out on both sides, but at least I can do a fold out on one side and not make, you know, a scrap out of that little piece of paper. Alrighty, there we go. That's going to be a pretty page, isn't it? Okay, so what do we say? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this will be 12 and 13. Let's see. So we've got that one, this one, this one. Okay, let's put one here. This one. Here is a coffee dye. Let's put this one here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Let's put this one right like this. All right. So that would have been 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Making progress. Looking good. Okay. Sorry about clearing my throat. Still getting over my little thing I had last week. I feel fine now. I just still got a little something in my throat, but I managed to fight it off and not lose my voice. So, and my voice might have not been normal, but I didn't lose it. So I'm happy about that. You don't want to lose your voice when you have a YouTube channel, right? Can't do too much when you don't have a voice at all. So yeah. All right. So exciting. All right, so this is another one. Oh, I got two of these. Okay. Oh no, these are two different ones. They're kind of like almost like carbon copy looking, but I think they're printed. And just a really neat look and vintage paper, you know, just a different vintage paper. So let me see. I could do this way and make the most of this piece. So let's do that. Again, a little cut here. Yeah, I don't know if I've even used this paper before. I went through like I've said before, I have a couple piles that when I bring these kind of odds and end papers home from the thrift store, I put them in these piles in my closet. And then when I'm making a journal, I try to go through them, but it's a lot of different papers, so I don't always get through them. Okay, let's see how I can do this one without making a scrap, possibly. I think I can possibly make a little fold at the bottom here. Let's do it like this. And even if it's not a little pocket, I can glue it down, you know what I mean? So I can make either make a little tuck, which I don't think is really good enough for a tuck, because it's just, see, it's hardly anything, but it adds a little decoration here, even though this is crooked. Let me cut this even. Let me cut this even, and then we might make a little tuck here. I mean, a little fold that just makes like a decoration on the other side of the blank side. Okay, so now it's even. There we go. And now, see, you add that little bit of decoration to the plain side here. So yeah, let's go ahead and glue that down. Why not do it? All right. Alrighty. Okay, and then we'll fold. See, that isn't that pretty? Okay, and we didn't make a scrap. Fold that in half as a page, and then this other piece here. All right, two more pages. I forgot what number we're on. Okay, so they're all of a wide variety here. So we've got that one, that one, that one. I'm going to go until I come to a repeat. So we have coffee dyed paper. So let's put one of these here. And then another coffee dyed paper. We start over again with the papers that we already have. And then we'll put this one. Okay. I think we need about 4 or 5 more. So let's see what's next. Oh, we didn't do this one. This is the one cut similar to the other one, but the squares are smaller and they have different words up here. So I've got a little rip right here to take into account. So let's see how we can do this one. Let's see how it goes this way. This way is just so perfect. I kind of almost have to do it this way. And then I can cut off that little tear probably. Okay, let's see how that works. Oh, let me put my pin back in here real quick. There we go. Okay, so let's cut this off. All right. And this one, see, here's the little tear. Let's see how we can take care of that. That'll be perfect. Even though we're making a scrap, we are cutting off that little tear. Otherwise, I would fold it up again. And I know some people maybe wouldn't care about the tear, but I'm caring. I'm caring today about the tear, so I'm gonna cut it off. And I think it looks better too. For this particular moment, I'm just going with that. Okay, so this is really cool. Turn sideways. We just got all these words here. So yeah, let's fold that in half. This one can go this way. And this one, and so we don't fold it the same way, let's turn it around and fold it this way. So it looks like two different pieces of paper, even though it's the same. So, all right, now I kind of know where I am here. So let's put one here and then go to the middle by the map. Put one there. Oh, you know what? I don't want it right next to the other kind of purple lined paper. Let's go over here and put it right here. Yeah, that'll be better. Okay. Now, how are we doing? We've got, I might need a little slight bit of trimming. Let me see if I push it down in there. Like if I was binding it, I would push these down into the fold. Get it nice and down in there. Oh, it looks like it's pretty much okay. And it's starting to look a little chunky. I kind of want to count the pages again. I kind of forgot where I am. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 4 more pages. Yeah, I pulled that way. Oh, and this one. So that's 15 or 16, 17. 3 more pages. All right, so what do we have next here? Oh, I already have some of this. I forgot I had this in there, and I pulled this out of my little stash over here that I'm working on with my other journal, so I don't need that. Let's see what I have now. I have this. It's some check copies. I think I got these from a thrift store. It was kind of weird, but yeah, they're just copies of checks. And then the same thing, checks drawn or deposits made. This was a pad of paper with this on it. And it has 2,500 there, balance forward. I don't know. Okay, so I got that. Here's a couple of those check papers. And then, oh, you know what I want to put in here? Let's go ahead, because I'm running out of, I don't want to put more than 20 papers in there. Believe, if you've never made a journal, once you get 20 papers in there, and then you start putting pockets and ephemera in there, it gets really chunky. So I don't usually go over, in a one signature journal, I don't go over 20. So I did want to put this music paper in there, something different, because a lot of this is lined and things like that. So, great for writing, but, nice to have a little music in here. And these I thought would fit perfect, as far as they're just hymn book pages. So they're the perfect size to put in here. So let's put one here. And I can move these around later. I just want to go ahead and finish off these pages. So what did I say? 3 more. So that's 1. Let's put 2 hymn book pages. It's just, music is nice to glue on too. It's just a good background for pretty much anything. And so we'll put one here. So that's 2 of our 3, and now 1 more. Let's see. Let's see what we want to do. There's more music. I don't need that. This is something I really wanted to use. Some of this manuscript. Let's see what we have in here. Now, this is used. Let's see go over to the unused part here. So I think that I'll just, normally I would take this spiral out, but I don't want to take time to do that right now. So I'm just going to let's see, what did I say? 2 more. Let's go ahead and use manuscript paper. I'm just going to tear these out for the moment, and then I'll cut off the little, and later on I will take the spiral out with some wire cutters and kind of get that out of there so I can leave the holes, but right now I'm not going to take time to do that. So let's go ahead and cut. I could leave that, but I don't think I'm going to right now, so I'm just going to cut those off and leave it at that. Oops, I didn't get it all. Oops, sorry. I didn't get it all. Let me need my scissors. Get that last little bit. All right. Okie dokie. And then these, actually, I can fold in half. And so that'll be 2 pages. And of course, they're too long, so we'll make some little pockets. Here's my template. So let's see where we need to fold. Okay, it's double-sided, so it doesn't matter which way it goes. So fold it up. All right, there's one. And let me go ahead and do this, make my little triangle like I like to make in the middle here. And that way you don't have bulk in your pocket. Perfect. We'll put that in there in a second. Let's just get this one ready. And we'll have all of our pages. And then I can go ahead and do whatever I want to next. I could either bind these and then if I want to make more pockets, I can add some tabs, ruffles, little trims, just whatever. So let's just get these pages in there real quick. Cut off my little triangle here. All right, perfect. And let's get all these pages back in there, and that will be all of our pages. And I'm going to go through it after the video and just see if I want to rearrange something. Let's put this here and this here. And then we'll have the other. Let's see. I saw, let's see, where's that map page? Real quick, I saw something 2 pages together that I didn't want together, but like I said, I could rearrange them later. Let's put this right here. And I'm going to leave it at that for now. And go through it, see if I want to rearrange, and go from there. So this might have another video where I decorate the pages and add tabs, or I might just go ahead and finish it off and come back with a flip through. So I hope you enjoyed working on this journal today, and I hope everybody has a good day, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day and happy crafting.